And Blessed by Israel is a company that brings you extraordinary products handcrafted by the brave pioneers of Judea and Samaria. Every purchase supports their mission and strengthens Israel's heartland. And joining us now is Steve Werp from Blessed by Israel. Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be on with you. Thank you.
So what inspired you to start Blessed by Israel, and what sort of personal experiences or values led you to focus on supporting Israeli artisans and Israeli communities?
I think it's my faith that really started this, just reading the Bible and realizing that God was doing something different in the world today, and I had a choice to be engaged or disengaged. And back in 2015, when the Obama administration decided to relabel all products out of Judea and Samaria and say that those were being made outside of Israel and they needed to be relabeled, it was an attempt to support BDS. And my family and I sat down and decided that we would not be like our forefathers, but we were going to make a difference. Shortly after that, I think it was Resolution 2334, stated that any Jewish presence in Judea and Samaria, what the world calls the West Bank, is actually illegal according to international law. And by that time, our family was boots on the ground in Judea and Samaria, talking to small businesses, families, going into the communities there and trying to find out ways that we could export their products to give people the opportunity to counter what the administration or what the world was doing, attempting to do.
But Blessed by Israel also sort of goes beyond just the commerce. It promotes solidarity, promotes connections. How do you see your company sort of contributing to this wider conversation about supporting Israel?
Exactly. There has not been a conversation for almost 2,000 years. It's really hard to be anti-Semitic when you walk with people, you know their families, you put a face on people. When you continually put up a straw man that you can easily tear down, it's very easy to promote anti-Semitism. When you walk with people, when you're with their families, when you're with their children, when you stand by side by side, helping them build their homes or helping them build their business, it totally changes your heart and your attitude. Because what started out as an idea that we had has changed into, these are our best friends. These are the people that we care the most about. These are the people that we walk with continually on a daily basis. We just entered into a very difficult time on October 7th. Our family was over there, and we had a choice, and that was, what are you going to do? And most people were fleeing. Most people were running to safety. Our family decided to stay and help build, to walk alongside.
And we've talked about the difficult times and sort of the anti-Semitism spreading around the world. What challenges have you faced in promoting and sustaining this initiative? I mean, specifically since the start of the war.
Actually, it actually seems to be a divide. It's making people take a stand on one side or the other. And it seems to be a very, very clarifying. What do people really believe? Where is their heart at? And those that love Israel are actually stepping on the side and stepping up to the plate and making a difference. And many others are going to the radical left and are calling for the destruction. I think this is a matter of education. I think it's a matter of, it's definitely a spiritual issue where people's hearts have been turned, they've been lied to and captured by a false philosophy, worldview that allows them to be to support Hamas. How can you support Hamas? How can you support what they've done? How can you support Hezbollah or the Assad or the Iranian regime? How can you stand there silently by? And I can tell my Jewish friends that they will never, ever, ever be alone again.
beautiful message. Steve, thank you so much for all the work that you do and for joining us today. And to our viewers, if you want to help support Israel's heartland, you can scan the QR code on the screen now.